The way that we were able to counter that in the Obama campaign was not because, well, one, we had a great candidate, right? We had a very great speaker who shared his story, who said, listen, I've had hard times too. I've been there with you, but we have to keep moving forward. We need hope and we need change, right? So, but Barack Obama doesn't have the time and doesn't have, you know, the ability to have conversations with every single person in the U.S. But what he did have was a group of volunteers, of people that were very invested in his campaign. Those people went house to house, phone call to phone call, SMS to SMS, email to email, sharing their story about the Barack Obama campaign. Why they, as regular Americans, white, Latino, Asian, Hispanic, Black, Jewish, Muslim, Catholic, women, men, were supporting Barack Obama. Okay? There were farmers, there were lawyers, there were even doctors for Obama. Okay? What they did is they went to their neighbor's house, or any person that they ran into on the stairs, in the store, and said, hi, you know, my name is Emmy, and I actually live down the street from you, and I'm organizing for a really great candidate, Barack Obama. The reason that I support Barack Obama is because my neighbor down the street doesn't have health care, and he's fighting for that. Will you join me in supporting Barack Obama? Will you vote? Can I count on you to vote for Barack Obama? And that was their neighbor. This was not a candidate from Washington or $1 million commercial. It was their neighbor. And that made a big difference. Why? Three very important components. One, it built a relationship, right? It gave it a human aspect, peer-to-peer, youth-to-youth movement, right? Youth-to-youth. That doesn't mean that we can't have allies, like older folks, or the parental figures. But youth-to-youth are always going to be the most successful, right? So build a relationship there. Two, it told a story. Why were they talking to them? Why did it matter to them? What was the challenge? The challenge was that their neighbor needed health care, and they needed a candidate who was going to fight for them. They needed a president who they knew would be a president for that neighbor. And three, perhaps the most important part, is the ask. What was the ask that was made? What was the request? Vote for Barack Obama, right? So everyone here, for example, has perhaps different missions and different goals and different priorities in your organization. But a big thing that everyone here wants to do is empower youth in Kenya. Right? How do you empower youth? You give them a voice. You give them an outlet. So let's say that everyone was working on an ID campaign, right? To make sure that all youth get an ID. Everyone here can work towards that same common goal, but the difference will be the story as to why you're doing it, right? Some of you will be supporting this campaign because you want more technology. And the more people that vote, the more young people that vote, the more that know about the internet, and know about computers, and know about SMS, and are going to support candidates that care about that. It doesn't have to be about a party. It can be about a story, it can be about a narrative. Whereas other of you might be supporting peace and governance, right? And you're supporting, and you're asking people to sign up to register to vote, or to get an ID, because you want more people to take action in democracy. Others might be for health and reproductive protection for women, right? For different reasons. The common goal would be to mobilize and empower youth. The story is different, and the relationship is different. And in that way, you're also able to build credibility for your organization. Does that make sense?
All right. Behind this chair. So, one of the other very important things that we had in the Obama campaign was data, right? And that is what I do in Washington, D.C. I work on data analysis and building databases, maintaining databases, right? It's being able to know at any particular moment, all right, well, we've had 6,000 conversations today. 6,000 conversations today about why people should support Barack Obama for president, right? Being able to know that, being able to generate statistics, but also being able to keep contact information for people. There's several components of this. One is